Hey, now for the news. Glad you can join us, and welcome to the P.G.M show. The Lord of the Rings of Power. You shall not pass. Wrong movie. Well, in a sense, it was a right movie. This is the prequel to that story. This is Galadriel's story. This is Elrond's story. This is a hobbit's story. But is it a hobbit? Or is it a different type of hobbit person? Being? Different wizard? It's not Gandalf. Who is it? I don't know, because I'm stupid like that. This is a dwarf family's son arguing with his father, who's the king of dwarfs, not letting Elrond have Ethereal so he can save his people. This is a quest of ridding Middle Earth and the North people or the South people or one human people or race to be erased from existence by the word escapes me. Goblins. Orcs, that's the one. That's what I was searching for. This is the story of Sauron. Not Saruman, but Sauron. As he was a man at first. That's my opinion. Why am I voicing this over? Why am I doing a voiceover again for this review? Why is this going to be really short? Because this was really good, but really long. I could take you through the intricacies and detailed storyline, but I'm not going to do that because you've seen this. Either you, again, like it or not, love it or hate it. Was it right for you to watch? Did you like it? Yes and no. But for me, it holds something dear to my heart. I wanted to actually watch all of the series because it was set in my own beautiful New Zealand country. It cost shitloads to do in this country, millions to billions of dollars worth, and they were contemplating on how much it did cost them to make. They weren't going to cut the costs at all. Who would want to? This is just an epic story that just keeps on giving. And they gifted it to us to watch, the audience to watch and marvel over. And really, the story starts from here. Starts where Galadriel loses losing her brother, and finding a strength in her, a will to live and to survive, to fight, to get rid of these orcs in her own lands. Because once they're in, they will stay in. And once in everything, not once, but twice or 3 times or 4 times or 15 million times over, darkness will reign over this world of Middle Earth. The beauty behind this is the costumes are brilliant, the swords. I mean, we all know, if we're a Lord of the Rings fan, and I should know, I was a Hobbit extra in the Lord of the Rings Return of the King, which won 11 awards, and Peter Jackson was just a genius bringing that all together. Not so much of a genius when he brought The Hobbit, which was one book, and then he made it into 3 movies. Well, still good because I was an extra on that as well. But beside the point, here is a review, a short review on what I've just said. It was beautifully shot. Weta Workshop was involved with all the weaponry and all the costume department. They brought their A game again, and they hit the ball right out of the park again with this. It's sad to see it go back to UK, but J.R.R. Tolkien, while he lived and breathed, because he was an Englishman, and he created these books in England, in the UK, he was a child. He had that imagination, the playful essence. Even when he moved to the city, he saw the darkness, so he told a story of that darkness into this integrated real life imitates art book. You see the Lord of the Rings, the Power of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, the Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King, the Hobbit. He incorporated it all, and now we get this in full TV form series and full movie series. And I, for one, I'm not going to overanalyze this whole entire story, because everybody who reads J.R.R. Tolkien's lore, his stories, everybody knows that. Everybody is steeped in it, who have been involved in it. New Zealand-wise, Australia, Englishmen, Englishwomen, actors, producers, whoever, they've lived it, they've enjoyed it. And if I can stop babbling on and just innately not give you a sense of wonder in this, and because it is wonder in this, it's pure gold for J.R.R. Tolkien fans. And yes, there is a downside to this. It wasn't too slow. There weren't enough battles in there. There wasn't enough bloodshed. There wasn't enough of this, wasn't enough of that. But it had enough for me to watch it, and that's really what it comes down to. It's the individual. If you want to go and watch this on Prime Video, do so. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan like I am, it's a good watch. All I'm saying, it's a good watch. Yes, I haven't given you the details behind the story. Why? Because I'm not a detailed kind of man in my reviews. I'm not. I can't get the details out of my thick little brain cell mind. But it's worth the watch, because it's worth looking at all what happened prior to Frodo and Bilbo even. And how Galadriel wanted everybody to fight for freedom, fight for their lands, so they wouldn't have to live under this tyranny of darkness, of Sauron and the orcs. Pure visualness extravaganza, beautiful weapons made and used, beautiful costuming, beautiful sets, just, oh my goodness, go and watch it for yourself. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it to your judgment. I'm going to say to you, comment down below if you either loved it or hated it. And hate's a strong word. I want to, if you loved it, let me know, because I loved it. Because I was into them as a Hobbit extra. Did I mention that? I probably mentioned that. Anyway, and if you hated it even, what did you dislike? I'll say this. What did you dislike about it? And there it is. Well, yes, that's it. That is my quick review on the Rings of Power. Every time I wear this, or every time I talk about this, I just want to do that "you shall not pass" line that Gandalf Ian McKellen did. It gives me, I don't know, could it be this hat? Do this? Anyway, yeah. You shall not pass. Yeah, there we go. No, just being stupid. But yes, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like, and hit that notification bell. Be much appreciated if you could do that. Let me know your thoughts on the Rings of Power. Like I said, if you like it or not. Anyway, again, thank you very much. Until then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you later.